Hello, everyone, and welcome to the December 2021 episode of the NBA Smash Hit new video program, All Around Newtown. I'll be your host today, Matt Peters, and today on All Around Newtown, we're going to be taking a look at Genesis Personal Fitness right in the borough of Newtown, and we'll be hearing from Kelley Tate, and we'll be hearing his topic for today, which is finding time for fitness. But before we get to hear from Kelley and before we head on over to Genesis and see their amazing location, let's go over a few quick NBA member announcements. So it is that time of the year for everyone. Make sure that you remember to renew your NBA membership. If you are a current member, you do have to renew it every single year at the end of the year. And if you're a guest or if you've been a prospective member for a long time, now is the time to take that action and to sign up to be a member of the NBA. You can be a member for as low as $195 for the upcoming year if your company has less than 20 employees. If your company has more than 20 employees, it'll only cost you $245. And if you'd like to support the NBA at a higher level as a partner sponsor, you can still sign up as a partner sponsor for 2022, and the partnership level is $12.50, including tax. And you should go to the NBA website to look at all of the different benefits that come from each level, whether it be membership or partnership on that. So also, one of the other things that you do need to make sure that you confirm is the way that your business listing will appear in the website directory and also the printed directory that we send out to all homes and businesses in Newtown. So that needs to be in by January 1st to make sure that you are going to have your business name printed in that directory and to make sure it's printed properly. So that's the big announcement we need to get out of the way. The other ones are just, event announcements for the new year. Like, for example, Thursday, January 6th from 5 to 6 p.m. will be the next Emerging Leaders Workshop. The topic and the location are still TBA. So check for details and registration on the website. The next business card exchange will take place on Wednesday, January 12th from 5 until 7 p.m. That will be hosted by Designer Game Rooms, and that will be Adam Temkin hosting that. And we do ask that you reach out to Dan Petty, our business card exchange chair, or register online if you'd like to be a sponsor of a future business card exchange. The next All Around Newtown episode will air on January 20th at 11 a.m. and we'll be speaking with newly elected board member Andy Rich from Sandler Training, and he'll be giving us a very, very interesting presentation on selling. I don't want to spoil the surprise on it because we just recorded it a few days ago, but it's going to be one of our most creative episodes yet. And it's literally going to take you on a trip almost all around Newtown. So it's going to be a really great way to start the year off. Make sure you catch that January 20th at 11 a.m. on the NBA's Facebook page. After that, all the All Around Newtown videos are posted to the NBA's YouTube and also their Instagram IGTV page as well. So if you would like to be a part of a new All Around Newtown episode in the new year, reach out to me, send me an email, matt.peters@weedmanusa.com, or find my contact info in the member directory and look me up on there, send me an email, and we can talk about All Around Newtown, and maybe you could have your very own episode of it in the upcoming year. Let's see here, going down the event calendar here for January. Thursday, January 27th is the next January breakfast meeting. The location and sponsors are still TBA. Check for details on the Newtown Business Association website. That's newtownba.org. And if you'd like to be a future host or sponsor for a breakfast meeting, please contact Denise Alexander. Then also we have the NBA Business School podcasts on our website. They're also up on Anchor, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Contact Rodney Warner if you're interested in being on a future podcast. And lastly, as we always close out, we will remind you to opt in to text reminders from the NBA by texting the phrase NBA to the number 844-574-6291. That's NBA to the number 844-574-6291. You can find the number and all of the privacy details on the website, newtownba.org. And that is it for NBA member announcements today. It was a very short one since we're getting towards the end of the year. So that means you get to now get what you came here for, which is our look at Genesis Personal Fitness and our quick talk with Kelley Tate of Genesis Personal Fitness. And we'll hear about finding time for fitness. And that topic always reminds me of the phrase, if you don't make time for your wellness, you'll be forced to take time for your illness. So let's head on over to State Street to Genesis Personal Fitness and let's hear from Kelley. Come on.
Hi, I'm Denzel Washington, owner of Kelley. Actually, my name is Kelley Tate. I'm the owner of Genesis Personal Fitness. Genesis, we are a personal fitness and weight management solution for the time-starved individual. What we do is we design customized programs that help people achieve their health and fitness goals. We understand that the biggest barrier to actually staying healthy, staying fit, is time. And second to that is knowledge. And there are many things out there that tell you how to get in shape or how to lose weight, but most of them aren't conducive to the average person who has a lot going on. I mean, we're busier more than ever in our lives. I'm a business owner. I own this business. I also manage another business as well, and I have a wife and 4 kids. So I'm very busy. And so, how do I stay in shape? Or how do I maintain that? Well, it's difficult for many years until I stumbled upon Genesis. And the way we approach it is we use science to develop programs that allow you to achieve the maximum benefit out of exercise in the smallest amount of time. Most people only come to us twice a week for 30 minutes for strength training. And then they're getting coached for nutrition, that's another 30 minutes. So we're talking 90 minutes of your life with us, and you can have the tools to actually achieve sustainable fitness for the rest of your life. Yeah, I tell you, the person who sees the most here, I'd say, people who have a track record of actually knowing how to stay consistent. It's really not about how hard you work a lot of times in anything in life in general, but consistency is really the big differentiator among people who are successful and people who are not. So if you have the ability to be consistent at something that's important to you, that you prioritize and stay with it, even when you don't see the results, you're still staying. That's the kind of person that's successful here. As an entrepreneur, that's what you have to have, because business doesn't always go well. But you have to know that if you can apply the right principles over time, you will succeed. I think those are the type of people who succeed very well with our program. But really anybody who's had a history of success at knowing how to apply themselves when given the right tools and information. And that's what we do here. If you're the type of person who, if given the right information, the right access, and the right avenue to do things and succeed and have the commitment level to do that, even when other things try to get in the way, you'll do well. And those are the people who really shine here. We have people in their 50s and 40s. I'm 54, and I'm definitely in better shape I've been in my life. From people in their 60s who are, in better shape than 90% of the people that they know. People who run, who hike, and for miles and travel, because they can do things because of the prioritization they put on and the consistency they develop here in applying sound fitness and health principles. People, when they see me, they often ask, how do you do it? You're in your 50s and you're obviously in shape, and how do you do it? And we know you're busy, and I am busy. I mean, as you say, running a small business is tough. And prior to this, I was a corporate executive for many years, so very busy. And I have 4 kids, one is special needs, and I also do consulting as well, not to mention volunteer work. So packed schedule, always been packed. And but I understand the value and the importance of being healthy. One of the things about Genesis, the reason we do this, we do it for the time starved. And we don't believe you should spend all your time working out. As a matter of fact, that's not very productive. But we feel that you should be able, you still should stay, you should work out and be consistent. So how do we combine that? How do we help somebody eliminate that barrier in terms of not having enough time, but also staying consistent? Well, we do it the Genesis way, by applying proven principles that allow you to actually get the maximum results in the shortest amount of time. And after I took over this business, I applied those principles to myself. I actually put myself into our own program. And not only was I able to lose the weight that I thought I could never drop. But I'm actually stronger than I was when I ran track in college. But more importantly, I did it in a third of the time that I was doing for years of trying to maintain it when I was working for corporate, and I was getting up at 4, working out for an hour and a half, trying to get it in. And what I found myself doing is getting actually heavier and not getting stronger, because I didn't know exactly the right way to do it. So when I came into this business and previous owners explained how resistance training works and explained how your body works and how you can work with it to be efficient, I was amazed. And I put it to the test. I've watched many of our clients put it to the test, and when applied properly, it works. So I don't spend hours in the gym, and our clients who really succeed don't spend hours in the gym. I'd say on average, they're probably spending maybe 90 to 100 minutes a week working out. That's here or out of here. But knowing how to work out effectively and how to eat properly so that they have the energy, our whole goal here is for people who are time starved to be in shape, to have the energy, the life that they want to have, so they can go out and do the things they were created to do, the good works. We weren't created to be working in a gym for 45 minutes on a treadmill and in an hour lifting weights every day. That's not our purpose. We all have different means and purpose. I mean, that's your field. But most of us, we want to be with our kids. We want to build relationships. None of that's possible if you don't have your health and fitness. And if time is a barrier for you, which it is for most people, we help eliminate that one thing. Now, we can't give you consistency. We can't give you commitment. That's up to you. And those are the people who really do well, who just said, okay, this is the path. I understand what you're saying. I'm going to do it. I'm going to follow these steps, and I'm going to do it consistently. That thing works. It's been proven to work. It's the compound effect. A little bit every day, a little better every day leads to big improvement. It's very simple. A lot of the information's out there. We all know the information's out there. Besides time, a lot of reasons people don't succeed is just knowledge. They don't understand really what it takes. There's so much stuff out there. Most of it's, quite frankly, garbage. But here's some simple things you can do. I was speaking to a young lady just today who just basically eliminated soda and started drinking water. That in and of itself can help you lose weight. Little things like that. Also, just watching processed foods is another thing. We always encourage our members, shop on the outside of the supermarket. Everything between the grocery and the dairy is usually not good stuff. So do your best to shop outside. And when you buy foods, buy nutrient-dense foods. They help you. Now that's your fruits, your vegetables. They have a lot of nutrients that keep you full, longer satiated. So there's a lot more in-depth technicalities I can go into, but these are simple things. Just doing those. I'm not saying you got to eliminate the other thing. If you like to have a beers, like on occasion, but you incorporate these healthy things, you will see an improvement. And then from a workout perspective, maybe you're not, not into working out. You don't know what it is, but simple things. Walking for 5 minutes after you eat helps you to digest your food, but committing to a time frame. Maybe it's 5 minutes a day for a week, and then build on that. Then the next minute. I've known people who started out 5 minutes of walking around a block, end up running a half marathon, just building on that consistency. But those are the keys: being consistent and committed to whatever you start with, and it's starting small. None of these big things. People want to bite off, and the New Year's resolutions are coming around. People are going to be saying, "Oh, I'm going to do this." Don't do that. Start off small. That's why I love what we do here. You can't tell me you don't have 30 minutes twice a week. You can't tell me that you can't just follow a certain instruction plan of how to eat that supports your body, so it's not craving the bad stuff. It's very simple stuff. And we don't ask you, and we can actually stagger that. So we don't start people off, okay, you're going to go on a super diet. We start you where you are. We're going to try this. So if you don't drink water, let's start drinking water first. Let's get that consistency. Like I said, I'll keep harping on the key to a really successful fitness and health, and this life in general, is consistency to a commitment. And what is commitment? It's doing what you said you're going to do long before the euphoria of doing it is going away. And that's what we help people establish. And then become lifelong habits, and they don't become hard to do.